Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of West Ham Fan TV's Post-Match Pint, the only West Ham United post-match full show on the internet. We've just come back from the West Ham Swansea game. It was West Ham 1, Swansea 4.
Say that again.
West Ham 1, Swansea 4. Welcome to Tom, who's making his debut because filling in with Graham, because Graham,
well done, Tom.
He's moving today. It's a good game to make your debut, isn't it?
Yeah,
Lots to talk about.
Pretty poor, wasn't it? Really, to be honest.
Scott, take us through the slight line that, mate, before I kill someone. You got it wrong on your...
You don't even know it.
No, I didn't get it wrong. I didn't have the team news, did I, when I filmed it? Filmed it earlier this week. So obviously
Wednesday.
Adrian. Randolph stepped in. Same back four. Again, Antonio right back. Needs to go forward. The only change really was Moses coming in.
Don't mention him, please.
That worked really well, didn't it?
I'm going to kick off about him.
I mean, what? Why? Do you know what it was? I'll tell you what it was. I'm going to tell you exactly what it was. He was saving Seko for Wednesday, Tuesday.
Totally agree with you.
And now he's fucked it.
Why?
Now he's fucked it.
Why save him for Wednesday? Play him today.
Tuesday.
This is a big game today.
I know.
This was a massive game today. And we fucked it. You're right. We have fucked it.
I think that was complacent. I really do.
Why not start Seko? Moses his heart's not in it. I can see it looking at him on the pitch. His heart's not in it. He don't care about West Ham. He don't run, he don't chase balls, he don't do nothing. He's fucking shit.
You bring in a player.
No, he is. He's useless.
My voice in it.
He's fucking useless.
You bring in a player, to try and... Oh, I just can't do it.
Sorry, go ahead.
I wouldn't be like some other West Ham YouTuber.
Honestly, he wound me fucking right up today.
He brought in a player, this is where it fell down a little bit. He brought in a player that isn't going to be there next year. He doesn't care whether West... I mean, Chelsea, he's not going to be playing in the Premiership with Chelsea. He's not going to be playing in the Champions League with Chelsea. I'd rather have seen Valencia out there. I'll be honest. I know Valencia's dog shit, but at least he belongs to us. At least he will be there next year.
He should have played the same team that started last week without Adrian. Obviously, Adrian's injured, to put Randolph in goal. Exactly the same team. Moses, from the start, he wasn't chasing balls. His heart's not in it. I like Moses when he first started, but the last few times I've seen him, he don't give a shit. He strolls around like
do you know why?
Like a geezer in the Bronx.
Because he's...
You know what I mean? Like,
I know exactly what you mean. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because he hasn't got the chances he wanted to have with us, and there's no chance of a permanent move.
Once again, right, that's it. That's the problem. Again, before the season's finished, we've come out and said we're not signing any of the loan signings barring Lanzini. If you're not signing them, then don't play them. Put a youngster on the bench. You know, Song, all the stuff that's gone with him, he's not even in the squad.
Nicky's right. Enna would have been a better opportunity.
M&EK
choice than him today. Sako up front.
Getting him. To be fair, I would have rather M&EK play than, at least he does put a shift in. He's shit, but he puts a shift in.
Yeah.
You know, Moses, he don't give a monkeys. He saw that when he went off. He didn't care. No. He did not care one bit. And potentially that putting Sako on the bench, resting him for the Man United game. The performance today was awful, but it could end up... It screwed us over, innit? When you look at it.
Yeah,
we're going into that Man U game. Now we've got to win the next two games just to make sure we finish in the top six. Where we've gone from start of this game, we need to win 3 to get top 4. Now we need to win the last 2 to get top 6.
The thing is, we had such a good opportunity to reach that top 4. I mean, I know United won today, but we still had an opportunity. Put pressure on them.
I think Scott's right. I think we're looking over our shoulders now. Southampton are 2 points behind. Man United obviously 4 points in front of us. No, it's going to be a struggle now to get the top 6.
Liverpool got 2 games in hand, haven't they? Is it tomorrow they play?
They played the other. I think they got 1 game.
Oh, 1 game.
But yeah, no, you're right. I think it's going to be a.
I still think we're going to finish. Our fancy is to finish 6. Minimum.
So
we can still, if we beat United and win at Stoke, we can still finish 5th.
Yeah, but
Ryan, looking at today, mate. I mean, come on.
I know it
was pretty bad, wasn't it?
It was poor. It's the poorest game I've seen all season
from Man United. I mean, that's going to be hard on Tuesday.
That reminded me of in the beginning of the season against Leicester and Bournemouth.
Yeah, the thing is as well, right? Man United have had such a poor season. 2 games this season where we needed to raise our games. We needed to make sure we won to keep in contention for things, and we bottled it twice. Man United and Swansea. We needed to win today. That winning today and getting United there on Tuesday would have meant that they couldn't finish. It was in our hands to finish above them.
And the thing is, not only that, they're going into that United game Tuesday. They played, they had the early kick-off today, but they played today. They had us on Tuesday, and they've got to still think about that cup final. So that's in the back of their players' minds. So going into this game, if we had won that, putting the pressure on Manchester United...
I'm telling you now, mate. I'm telling you now. If Man City lose tomorrow, Man United are going to come up on Tuesday chomping at the bit.
Of course they are. Chance of getting top 4 plus an FA Cup, and that's a poor season. Take that any day.
Yeah. Let's go through the game anyway. We started off pretty alright as it happens. It's a bit end to end, you know what I mean? But we missed a couple of opportunities, and you know what, in this league, mate, you miss opportunities, you're going to get punished, and we got severely punished. I mean, who had the first one? All the shots today, they can all be summed up in one way: straight at the goalkeeper.
Yeah, apart from 2 free kicks, everything was straight at the goalkeeper.
Yeah,
both Pint's free kicks. The one that hit the wall was going in. That was going in. But he's clipped the wall, gone over. The other one, was just over. He's gone off the ball. His free kicks, first 10-15 minutes he looked lively. He was wanting the ball, running the ball. And the thing for me is, we start first 15 minutes down that left, we were ruining them. Criswell, Lanzini, and Pint knocking the ball round like they weren't now. After they scored, we stopped. We didn't.
But why did we stop going up that side? We was getting good success. Why did we stop?
I don't know, mate. It's just, I don't know. It's just it's weird that you got chance of getting in the Champions League top 4, and it's just, as you said, we bowled it, absolutely bowled it.
I met Tom before the game, and we was with Baz and that, and we was all buzzing for it. When we was all thinking 4-0 today, really thought we was going to turn up, but it's disappointing. West Ham have let us down today. There's just no words about it. They've let us down. They've let everyone down today. We've been unbeaten since August at the Bowling, and now we've just been smashed 4-1 at home to Swansea, a team that didn't even play their best defender. Who was it? Sigurdsson? What's his fucking name?
Williams
didn't even play. Yeah, Williams. And we've rolled over. We've rolled over when we needed the players to turn up. Last 3 games. Listen, don't get me wrong. It's been a good season.
No, it's been a magnificent.
I've enjoyed this season, but when have you known West Ham to come to this time and have something to play for?
Exactly.
Been a long time, and for us, Champions League might have been a bit out of our reach, but why not go for it?
Yeah, look, I agree with you. I think Champions League may have been. I wanted Champions League next season, but Champions League may have been that one step too much.
Yeah, if you're going to fall short, you're going to fall short in the Champions League and definitely get Europa. But now Europa's sort of look over shoulders.
That's it. That's what I mean.
I don't see how you can say Champions League would have been too much for us, because I don't think it would. Because I'd rather have Champions League football in Europa.
Of course, I agree with you. I totally agree.
And the thing is, you get Champions League football, you're going into a new stadium, Champions League football. That's what you got to offer a player. Yeah, you want to sign a player, that's what you got to offer.
I totally agree with you there, but rock up in the Champions League and play the way we did today, you're walking off that pitch losing by more than 3.
Yeah, but you rock up in the Europa League and you're losing more by 3, you know what I mean?
Not the early stages of Europa League, you're not.
We went out to fucking, who did we lose to? Fucking Burka fucking Cara.
Yeah, but
was it Burka?
No, it was Astra.
No, it was
fucking Astra.
Yeah, sorry.
Astra, yeah.
Fucking Kebab FC or something like that, or, you know what I mean?
That's it, and the squad the squad we've got now, right? The squad we've got now isn't strong enough to compete in Champions League.
No, you're
right. But you're right. Yeah, you are right now. But if we'd have got Champions League, we'd have added 6 or 7 players.
You can attract the better players, yeah.
Look, I agree with what you're saying.
Let me say now. If we're linked with Ibrahimovic, Olympic Stadium, Champions League football, we'd have got him.
Of course we would.
Without a doubt, we'd have got him.
Not disputing that.
Especially when it's one step too far. At the end of the day, the big rivals to us who would have dropped out of it would have been Manchester United, Manchester City.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a good look. As I said, if we'd got there, I would have loved to be there. I just think it was one step too far for that season.
I don't know. Yeah, well, let's go through. Yeah, we missed a fucking bucket full of chances. Never put any away. Every fucking shot was straight to keeper. 2 free kicks that went over the bar, and then they score. And it was
Routledge.
It was a break from our corner.
Yeah, it was a break. And
another poor corner.
Another poor corner, right? And Moses. Oh no, that was the second goal. Sorry,
It wasn't Moses.
I'm going to just blame Moses for everything.
Just blame him for everything.
Blame Moses. Hashtag it. Yeah, it was a breakaway from the corner. It was a good goal.
Yeah,
but there was I can't understand that the geezer had so much space. He could have got on the floor, kissed it, got up, and then crossed it. And he had that much space. Honestly, I don't know how you can have that much space.
I said to you, didn't I, that all they done, they knocked the ball into the 6-yard box, and the player was free in between two central defenders, or in between the defender and the right back, taps the ball in from 6 yards out. We don't do that. We don't get that. We don't get that ball into that 6-yard box. We don't have.
We've got no one in there.
We don't. Yes, exactly, because you've got Carroll waiting around on the back post, which is where you want him to attack the ball. But there's no one trying to bust the guts, get into the middle.
That's the difference. A lot of these teams do. You know, we don't play like that. We don't play like that. You know, every football that goes into the 6-yard box is in the air for Carroll.
Yeah, but
we need that little nippy straw. We need the Defoe.
But it's not even that. You just got to mix it up a bit.
We need someone like Defoe. Honestly,
yeah, I totally agree. We need a poacher.
Yeah, we can't cross the ball in the air for shit anyway. No. Like we've got Andy Carroll. What's the point? It's fucking. He might as well piss off to Stoke because
when we do cross the ball to him, he scores or we create chances.
We go Stoke next week.
No, he might as well. Because that's the way they don't anymore, but they used to play like that.
Can we just fuck the game off and talk about our bowling memories?
No, we can't. We have to talk about it. We talk about the good times.
But look, it was a well worked goal by Swansea. Good counter attack. You know,
like Nicky said, Swansea done their own work today from start to finish. They were better than us. I'm not going to. They were.
You have to admit, they were better.
They were better than us. They were knocking the ball around.
They were a better team.
We never got. The thing is, we never got near the ball.
No.
That's you need the football to win a football match.
What's his name? Ki Sung Young.
He had a good game.
He played very well.
Him, Ayu and Routledge.
Over there.
Him, Ayu and Routledge were the best three for them today. They run the show, and they like you said, they did their own work. They isolated Antonio, knowing that he's not a right back. The guy had done a good job, but Moses wasn't tracking back, so they stuck two players out.
I don't know why.
The guy that was playing further forward was literally on his shoulder, and the left back was 20 yards up.
You got Ginge, Tompkins, and Byron fit. Why not play one of them right back? Why are you wasting Antonio at right back? He's wasted there.
Playing Tompkins right back, I don't think would have made a massive difference because they're pace.
No, because it gives you
Antonio forward would have made a difference.
Yeah, that would have made a difference.
Bilic learns by his mistakes, doesn't he? You know, and this is a mistake today.
Yeah, I'm not listening.
Antonio's done fantastic at right back, hasn't he? You know, but today I think he fell a bit short. I mean, he's been the best player for us today. I think.
I thought, by far, he's the best player on the pitch.
He's been caught out a couple of times today. You know, and they've let a couple of goals in.
You can't blame him. He's not fucking right back.
And it's Bilic's mistake. I'm sure he'll learn by it. You know, who knows what happened against Man United? But if we,
I guarantee
play like we did today against Man United, we won't concede 4. We will concede 6.
The thing is though, like Ginger's fit. Ginger can play centre back. Winnie Reid used to be a right back. So play him right back.
Bonner's all right back.
The thing is the thing for me is when you look at our defensive record with Reid and Bonner centre backs, you know, they're our best centre back pairing.
Of course they are.
And we've conceded more goals with them two at the back than anyone else.
I thought they was quite poor today.
They were.
I thought both of them, a pair of them. I thought they were pretty poor.
To me, it's their communication.
Because Bonner can't speak a fucking word of English. Can he speak English?
Yeah, speak English.
One went forward and the other one didn't cover. Now, when you look at the West Brom game, they did that perfectly. I know Rondon's a different type of player, but they just, like you said, they did their own work.
That's the disappointing thing with today is that we worked so hard at West Brom and we got a great result there. And even Noble today, poor for me. Kyoto, poor.
They did to us today what we did to West Brom last week. We destroyed West Brom last week.
Bastards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we didn't. But obviously, like West Brom were playing a lot of sort of youth and things. Yeah. We didn't want to. We were playing most of our full.
We just played Moses.
Moses.
I hope he never pulls on another West Ham shirt.
Moses?
No, can't stand
I think that's his last game.
Let's go to the second goal because it was his fault. What he was doing, he's playing on a wing, right? He's playing on a wing. The amount he was sort of taking up a second striker's position all the time. He never offered anything up the wing. He never offered any sort of running. Nothing. He offered nothing.
Thing is with him, he didn't track back. Track back, and he didn't go forward either. He was strolling around that field. His heart's not in it. I don't want players like that at West Ham. I don't care what you say.
Ryan, we've seen him at Newcastle, yeah? We see what he did at Newcastle. I could have told you from that moment.
No,
he was
I know what you're saying, but the thing is, when he first started playing for us, he was a decent player. It just seems like these last couple of games I've seen him, heart's not in it.
Ryan, he's a journeyman, isn't he?
I know he is, but listen.
Next season, obviously, he's got another year left on his contract, apparently. He won't be at Chelsea.
No, of course he won't.
He'd put in like someone like Stoke or like a mid-team.
But the thing is...
Yeah, but he'd been a Stoke, but I've been saying it, he'll end up someone like that.
But Tom, this is what winds me up. He is a good player.
Yeah.
He is a good player.
But he's on 120.
I know.
He's on ridiculous money, you know. So doesn't care who he plays for. He's got another year left of that money. So
he's got a 5-year deal.
He's just got to turn up and he's got to play.
But when he steps on that pitch and he puts on our shirt, I want him to do well. And he was just poor today.
He's taken up a squad number.
Yeah, he should never have started today.
You want to see a player playing for the badge, not playing for the dog.
No offence, Samuelson or Moses.
Yeah,
it's a no-brainer, isn't it?
Brings pace home.
Exactly.
Great season he's had at Peterborough. Brilliant.
It's not only that. Even if you look at put Tompkins right back, put Antonio there. Put Valencia there. I know Valencia gets a lot of stick, but I'd rather have him there today.
But you know what? With Valencia, he's been poor. He's been one of my. I can't stand the bloke. But every now and then, he pulls one out the fucking hat. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like he pulls a game like that Man City game.
Against Man City, yeah. He does have that one game where
Bournemouth game.
Bournemouth, yeah. 2 weeks in a row.
He pulls it.
As long as the ball's not moving.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm disappointed with Moses today because when I see him in the starting lineup, I thought, do you know what?
This is chance.
This is chance. Go on. I thought.
And he didn't do too bad.
We're great saying.
It wasn't. When did he play for us before? The last. It wasn't West Brom, was it? The game before that. He actually come on. He actually
come on. Looks alright.
It looks alright, didn't he?
Man United, he looks alright.
Yeah.
That's the thing with Moses.
He's hot and cold.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. He blows cold too much and hot. And that's what I'm saying. And, and as you said, he hasn't got. Yeah, he doesn't play for the club. He's on 125 grand a week.
Plays for the
or plus, or whatever. It's all he cares about.
I watched the geezer, mate, at Newcastle, and I'll tell you can tell the sort of bloke he was then. Don't give a monkeys about the fans. Don't give a monkeys about the club. Couldn't give a shit whether next year he's going to be playing in the Champions League or not. And that's what we needed today. We needed a bit of fucking spirit. We needed a bit of heart. We had nothing. You know, Nobes, I love Nobes, but he was poor today. He should have come off half time. It should have been Obiang on just to sweep it up.
There was a lot of poor performances.
Yeah, there was a lot of poor
Nobes, check.
What do you reckon?
I mean,
like the old Tuesday night.
Yeah, player awards.
I don't know.
Do you know what, mate? We was talking about it earlier on, me and him, and we said no, it won't affect him. It won't affect him. Right? Somebody come out today, right?
I don't think the players would have drunk at the player awards.
Check you out. Was fucking happy. He's nah. I don't care. He was pissed. He don't come out like that if he's not drunk. He was drunk. Like Tompkins was drunk. You could see it in his face. He was drunk. You know what I mean? But
he didn't play today.
No, he didn't. But he could have been.
And no offence, from the stories I've heard about Ginger, there's no way Ginger's going to a party like that and not having a beer. So
yeah, but do you know what?
Good luck to them. They've had a good season. Let them have it.
I'm saying they shouldn't.
I'm not blaming them.
Maybe it's a hangover.
Yeah, I'm not blaming them. It's not their fault. No. If their night's that night,
that's it.
Then it's that night. You know what I mean? But maybe the club should think about. Let's wait till the season's over.
I don't understand how you can have a players' award ceremony 3 games before the end of the season. In the middle of of the week, when you've got 2 games.
I know Pint got the old top scorer award, but I think Andy Carroll's only 2 or 3 behind, isn't he? Who knows? He might have bagged that as we get today.
Exactly. It should not be. It should be last game of the season, couple of days after the season's finished, then you have an award ceremony. You don't have an award ceremony before the end of the season. It's not. You can't.
I honestly think as well that the players are entitled, like the season they've had as well, they're entitled to have a good time.
Of course they are.
So wait till the end of the season when they can have a fucking good time. You know what I mean? In fact, if it was at the end of the season, I'd want instead of Czech Coyote bursting out the door singing the Payet song, I want to see him roll out the door and someone carrying him. And that's the sort of fucking season, sort of drink you should have had at the end of the season, not before. Like especially in a week when you've got 2 big games, and I don't know, man. It just seems like we're having award ceremonies and Swansea was sitting at home studying DVDs. You know what I mean? Like it seems that sort of thing, but that's speculation. I'm not saying it is or isn't, but you've got to associate it with that because we haven't been rolled like that this year. you know, and at home.
Yeah, we just wasted our record, you know.
Yeah.
August, you know, we give the old bowling a good send off, and today it's been absolutely awful.
The thing is, we could lose like 2 or 3-0 to United now, and
be tragic.
Yeah, it's like
just chucked it all away in the final couple of games.
To be fair, I'd rather have lost today than lost Tuesday.
I think it's going to wake them up.
Yeah,
I think
they need to
going to give him a kick up the arse.
They need to kick up the arse.
He's going to give him a arse. I'm sure Noble will give him a kick up the arse as well.
But even watching Bilic on the touchline, like even when we was 3-1 down, he just usually Bilic is like, he just weren't like that today. He was like just sitting there like.
To be fair,
I'm like, come on, Julian, get up off your seat, mate.
His substitutions there as well. I mean, I've been very, very, very positive Bilic, but his substitutions day, he took Czech off.
Czech was playing right back at one point.
Should have come off. Sacco should have come on at half time. Right, we got to half time. Sacco should have come on.
You've got to go out, haven't you?
Yeah. Take Moses.
2-0.
Everyone in that ground could see Moses was poor. Yeah. He should have come off at half time. Sacco should have gone.
I wouldn't have even given him to half time. It was that bad. I wouldn't have even given him to half time. Honestly, I wouldn't. Well, I've seen Marlon Pardew substitute Marlon Elwood after 10 minutes.
I've seen.
Remember, right?
Reading away.
Yeah. Like if it's not working, like
we substituted Bonner against Leicester in 25 minutes.
Yeah, but I do think that sometimes though, Scott. I do think to myself like, why do the managers think they've got to wait 60 minutes before they if it's not working, it's not working. Just fucking fuck them off. You know what I mean? Just admit I've got it wrong. Get him off. Like he's fucking shit.
There's been times in the past where he's done that. They said Bonner, I'm sure, was it the Leicester game or the Bournemouth game? He pulled him off after 25
minutes. Yeah.
He's made substitutions at half time before when we're tracing the game. He just. To be fair, I think Swansea took everyone by surprise today. I don't think no one saw that coming.
I think
with their second goal, well, we'll talk about that now.
We underrated them.
Yeah,
their second goal was a fucking brilliant goal.
Complacent, mate.
Moses again lost out with the ball, didn't track back, was strolling back.
Doubled up on that.
Yeah, time. Antonio got fucking doubled up on. Nice bit of play around him. Fucking great cross. And what a fucking finish. Yeah. You know, you can't fucking fault him for that. But the thing is, that's the difference today. The ball was going like that in our 6-yard box when we was crossing the ball and no one wanted to know.
No.
He burst into it and fucking like if he'd have gone past him, you wouldn't have blamed him.
No, because he's done.
He wanted to score.
Yeah,
he wanted to score, and you know he was linked with us in the summer. That's the type of player we need. We haven't. That's the only problem with this season. The only problem with this season is the right back situation and the fact that we haven't got a proper goal scorer.
But he's not giving Byram a chance at right back, is he? Because when Byram played, I thought he's done all right.
Yeah, but he might not be ready. He might just think he's.
How can you say you're not ready, man?
The thing with Byram,
he can play. He can play. I see him play for the under-21s the other night. He can play.
He's going to be.
Give him a chance. How can you build someone up if you're not giving them a chance?
If you're going to lose a day like that, you might as well.
Byram playing today.
He went on the bench.
Byram playing today. The mistakes. Maybe the goal's still.
Why not though? Why not go free at the back then and play Antonio wing back then?
But no, he tried. You'll know Antonio. If you've got a right back playing at right back, you know Antonio is going to bust the nuts.
No, but I'm on about like drop Moses, play Collins centre back with Reed and Ogbonna, and then play Antonio and Creswell.
Yeah, as wing back.
That's the problem as well today. The two fullbacks were too far up. There was no cover. Yeah, Antonio wasn't getting no cover from Moses.
It was the midfield for me. It was the midfield, Moses as well, but the midfield. They seem to always have someone spare in the midfield.
Yeah.
We set up with a single striker. Yeah, other teams set up. We don't seem to know how to play against sides that set up with that extra midfielder. You know, it showed against Man United. Man United set up with that extra midfielder. We struggled, and they done that today. They had 3 in that middle, and we struggled to deal with it because we ain't. They chased everything down. We don't do that. No offence to Nobes, and they haven't got that in them to chase the ball down.
They ain't got legs, have they?
Yeah. And that's it. For me, we've got to start looking at now. We've got Carroll and whoever we sign this summer. We need to play different ways against different teams. You know, because if Williams had played today, you want Carroll on the pitch all day long because that guy is useless and he hides from Carroll every time.
He's not useless.
He is.
He's a good defender, Scott. He's not useless, mate.
He's one of the most overrated defenders I've seen.
He's not. He's a good defender.
And he's not. Right? He is. When Carroll plays, he hides from Carroll.
He's not useless. I'm not having that.
Well, he's a Premiership player. Well. He's useless. Trust me.
He's not useless.
I've seen you play, mate. You can't fuck it.
I agree.
What's he doing?
Right, but.
He ain't on the one part programme.
Nah, he's not. I'm not having that, Scott. He's not a useless defender. He's a Wales international.
He's overrated. Right? He hides from Carroll when Carroll plays. It was a bonus for him he weren't playing today. And that was it. The guys that were playing were up for the battle with Carroll. He hides.
He weren't great today, Carroll.
He won everything.
I didn't even see him do nothing.
Who was the best player today, lads?
Antonio.
West Ham.
Antonio.
For West Ham.
And he got caught out a couple of times, didn't he?
The thing is,
I thought Creswell played alright today. He done his job.
But no, Antonio was the only one that was willing to make runs. You know, when you've got your right back sprinting past your right winger who's strolling around in the middle. And I say middle. I'm talking about the middle of the pitch, not strolling around in the middle.
To be fair, there was times when Carroll was coming wide to get the ball because Moses was in the middle.
Because he couldn't. You know, if you're playing with that, you might as well be playing with 10 men. You know, that's how ineffective he was today.
You got no. If you got Carroll crossing the ball, there's no one in it.
I just don't think because of his selection. I don't think you give him a chance. Just didn't give West Ham a chance to do anything today. They play this. You know, West Ham. I see this a lot of fucking standing next to each other on a touchline. 4 of them want to play it round, and a lot of times today they give the fucking ball away and left themselves fucking short because as soon as they got it, Swansea are quick at shifting it over. You know, a lot fucking quicker than shifting the ball than we are. You know what I mean? And you know, exposed the defender. Defenders didn't know what to do. There's always like 2-3 over, and you know, you've just got to play a different way. As you said to me earlier, when you're getting like that, instead of playing neat little circles against teams like Swansea, you've got to go more direct. You've got to hit the wing early. You know what I mean? You've got to hit the fucking middle early. Because you just give them a chance to regret. They're a very quick team as well, Swansea. You know what I mean? Like Ayu's quick. Routledge is quick. I don't know who the fucking 58 was. Someone said earlier, it shows you how much they fucking rate him because he's got the number 58. But he fucking rinsed our right back today. Well, you know what? Half time come, mate. And the thing that winds me out the most is I was optimistic. Do you know what I mean? I was still optimistic that because we've done it so many times this season. Well, Swansea put my dreams to bed within the next 5 minutes because they went and scored. Geezer fucking rinsed our right back, rinsed Antonio, man. I've never seen skill like that.
He was attacking, wasn't he? He got caught out, didn't he?
Backheel nutmeg.
But it was like, he dragged it back and backheel nutmeg.
He's not the greatest defending, is he, Antonio? I know he works back. But you can see he's not comfortable, is he?
For someone who ain't a defender, he defends well.
Oh yeah, of course, he does well. I'm not knocking Antonio.
He just got too tight.
If you get a team that's well organised like Swansea, done their own work, you know, and they know obviously Antonio doesn't play there, you know, and they know where's obviously to hit West Ham on the break. Yeah. And that third goal was a classic example.
I think they obviously see as well that
I don't like players playing out of position.
No,
it's like putting Pint in goal.
Emenike, you know what I mean? When he comes on right wing, I don't understand. Sacco, when he plays right wing, I don't understand. Sign wingers.
And Antonio is a natural winger. Put him out there. Like, well, you got defenders on the bench. Put them one. Like I say, go 3 at the back or play Tompkins or Ginge or someone right back.
Yep.
Then it's not like they can't play there. Nope. They're a defender.
Exactly.
You've played defence yourself. You can play anywhere across that.
Of course you can.
Back 4.
Yeah.
You know, it's natural to you.
Yeah, you're right, Brian. They won't give you the attacking option.
No.
You know, the Tompkins, when he's played that right back, he just puts the ball in the row's edge.
That's all you want your defender to do, isn't it?
Get the ball out.
We said last week, the third goal went in, we said last week that we don't know when we're beaten. Well, we knew we was beaten today.
Yeah, we was beaten at half time. Even when they come out of the second half, they didn't look up for it.
The thing for me, I think if Moses comes off at half time, you're in with a chance. But
yeah, but Moses should have been kicked up the arse at half time.
Yeah, but he don't, we said it. He don't care. So he don't give a monkeys if you rollick him. He don't give a monkeys if you're pulling him off.
At the end of the day, you're going out to play a game of football in front of 36,000 people. You should care.
But he don't, does he? He don't give a monkeys.
That's unfortunate.
I'd stop his wages.
Well, that's it. But you can't. This is the player power, isn't it? You can't stop wages. You know, you stop wages, they go to the European court, and then you get done. You know?
We should dock him 90 minutes.
Send him back then.
Dock him 90 minutes.
Because if we send him back, we've got to pay Chelsea for him.
What for?
Because you have to pay, if you send them back early, you have to pay a fee.
No, the thing is though, as
Pay
a
the
football
fee.
player, it shouldn't matter what club you play for. It shouldn't matter if you got links to the club or not. You should want to
shouldn't
play
matter, but it
football.
does.
You should want to win a
Of course you
game.
do. Of course you do. But he doesn't. All he's done is that. He
But
don't
you know
care.
what? The three goals come. They was all the same, really. Just worked up the
Yeah,
win.
because they got an early one, wasn't it? About 50th minute.
Yeah.
Ki Sung Young.
Yeah.
Good goal.
But that was it. It was he skinned Antonio,
worked up
crossed
the
the
wing.
ball.
Body,
Again,
was it body, wasn't it?
I think so.
On the
Yeah,
body,
it was cross the cry. Just
Randolph,
drilled it in.
no chance. All 3 goals, no chance.
Randolph didn't do nothing today. Not his fault.
No, he didn't have
Just
nothing to
saying,
do.
he didn't have nothing
He
to do
just had to
apart
pick
from
the
pick
ball
it
up.
up.
And
Yeah,
then
the back of the- yeah.
he must have looked at his document, Billich, and went, 60 minutes. I better bring the subs on now because it just seems to happen on a schedule. So Moses does come off through.
Sacco.
What?
Glad he come off.
Yeah.
Clapping him
think-
off.
I think everyone was glad to come off for Saka. But it's too little, too late. 3-0 down. It's too late
Exactly. You
to get
can't-
in any
you don't
game.
do
Even
that.
for us, like we've come back with some magnificent results. But 3-0 down, the game's dead. Yeah.
You say that right, the game's dead. You still think, get a goal. 20 minutes left, get a goal.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
did.
he's still in
The
it.
only chances we had left, if we didn't hit him at the goalkeeper's just pulling off
He pulled
save
it.
after save after save.
He looks unbeatable.
We got a goal, but I mean, I thought
Even that was-
Saka was a goal, wasn't
I
it?
thought it was Saka as well, but it was.
Kingsley, wasn't it? Own goal.
It was.
Apparently, it was an own goal.
Well, see,
Well, I thought it was Sacco.
I thought it was Sacco, but apparently it's been given an own goal.
Yeah.
But it was just. Even that took 4 chances to get in.
Well, he pulled off
And he
two-
nearly fucking
two
missed
great
it.
saves. I think it was from
In the roof of the net.
was it Czech? His first one he saved it, or Antonio, and then the second one was Sacco, and then Sacco got a third bite of the cherry and it went in. But
Carroll missed a few chances. Lanzini missed a couple of chances. Wouldn't pull the trigger inside the box again.
I noticed that, yeah. They didn't pull the trigger.
No, wouldn't pull the
Payet
trigger.
won't
They're trying to do an arsehole. They're trying to play it back in
Yeah.
the net. They're getting to the edge of the box. You mean, go and have a dink, like, and you've seen it, like, obviously.
Seen Lanzini
you've
put
seen
him in the top
Lanzini pop in
corners,
the top
mate.
corner at Chelsea.
Please,
But then
they threw their bodies at it, didn't they? They defended the way Collins defends. They threw everything there. That Lanzini shot, the geezer launched his body in
That's
front
the
of
funny
it.
thing about it. Swansea got nothing to play for, really, have they?
And they
They're
were playing as if they were going to Champions League.
Well, they played for pride. That's what every football team should do. All this on the beach bollocks, I don't think any team should be on the beach until they've fucking got on a plane and got on the beach. You know, they just played. I'm going to give all credit where credit's due. As poor as West Ham were today, Swansea were fucking magnificent, and I mean fucking magnificent. I don't think I've seen a better team this season than the performance they put on against us here. That's the truth. Even the Spurs 4-1, I don't think was as good as the way they played today, because they never give us a sniff of the ball. And that's what they do so well, Swansea. Once they get in front, mate, they control the
That
game.
Swansea team looked like the Swansea of 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
They
they
were
did come up,
challenging for
yes.
Europe. Yeah. You know, they look
Good luck
good.
to him.
No, that was fucking excellent today, and anyone that says any different...
Nick the fourth right at the end.
Yeah, if they get a good manager, I think they're going to do well next season.
They should do.
I like teams like Swansea. I mean, that's the best away ground I've been to this year as well. You know what I mean? Friendly people, friendly club, make you feel welcome. Absolutely pounded us today. You know what I mean? And you won't deny them their day. You know what I mean? Day was brilliant, and well done to all the people who travelled down. And
I think that's the best result for them this season, isn't it?
probably. And
It's embarrassing.
It's always that sort
of
of.
Swansea, you know.
It's always that
They're a
sort
good
of.
club, but it's embarrassing for us, isn't it?
It is, especially the occasions.
It's occasion, yeah.
I mean, if we had nothing to play for, we was 12th in the table. Today it'd have been, oh, this is typical West Ham. But we had so much to play for. We could have really pushed for that Europe, Champions League. I know everyone's laughing at us saying, but we could have done it.
Yeah, Man United won early in the day, 1-0. You know, granted that 1-0 result. We've obviously got to win. We'll obviously keep the pressure. Man United
got
for
to
going
even
into
their
that last game bowling. But yet again, I mean, Man United, 4 points of honour, so they must be absolutely laughing.
Wrap this game up. Let's talk about a United game.
Yeah. Before we do that, I want to talk about a couple of things as well. There's a rumour going around about Adrian today. Anyone believe that?
What?
Don't be silly.
He's going back to Spain.
Don't be
Nah,
silly.
he's injured.
I know he's. Tell me.
I think he's injured, and I think obviously he's injured for today's game, and I think he might be. Probably he's well. I think he's fit enough to play. Obviously, Man United, but I think when he's had a baby, you know, I think the club was so proud of him. Like, you know, I think they said to him, you know, we've got Randolph, and Randolph's done well, hasn't he?
Yeah,
in the cup. I think they're probably my own view of it is they've probably said to him, You know, he'll be there Tuesday as well. He won't miss the occasion because Randolph loves the fan.
The thing is,
we
for
love
me,
him. Adrian, we love him, and everyone loves him.
If Adrian's fit, he should be playing. Baby's no excuse. I mean, Scott's here. His missus is ready to drop.
No, you're right, but I think.
But he had his baby about 5 weeks ago.
The thing is, he's picked up an injury.
Calf injury,
there's no
They're probably
way.
saying to him, don't rush.
Yeah, there's no way that if that guy wasn't fit, he wouldn't be playing. He's someone he loves to play. By looking at him, you know, he loves it.
He ain't going to Spain. No. He wants to go to a new stadium. We've got so much to look forward to.
Yeah, exactly. Why would any player want to leave? Like when we got what we're going into?
Into you going to, I suppose.
What?
It's Barcelona.
Yeah,
they're looking for a goalie.
He's not going to go number one at Barcelona, is he? Let's be honest.
Well, you seen they're number one at the minute. I could fucking beat him in goal.
Listen, let's be honest. He's a good keeper, but he's not world class.
No,
we'll all admit that. We'll all admit that.
Yep.
Well, if he's going to replace a goal anyway, it'd be that watching that Liverpool game the other day. That Villarreal goalie was it Villarreal? He was awful.
But do you know what? If Adrian wants to go, let him go.
No, but do you know,
any player that wants to
the thing is, right? I love Adrian. Yeah, but if he went, I wouldn't be too fussed.
No,
because I think a good goalkeeper is easier to find than a good centre forward.
I think we've got two good goalkeepers. Yeah. You know, Spiegel's a good young understudy. Randolph's proved this season that he's a good goalkeeper.
I'd love to see us go for Schmeichel. I think Schmeichel's a world-class goalkeeper.
Yeah, he's a good keeper. But
and I think he's going to be the best. He's going to be one of the best in the world in 2 seasons.
I think we're all right. I think them three, we've got experience and youth.
With all the nonsense, look, he's great at penalties, he's great at shot stopping and all that, Adrian. With all the nonsense, I prefer Randolph.
No, you're right.
Do you know what I mean? When he's goalkeeping,
there's a couple of times this season he just, he chips it up or just catch the ball, mate. I know what you're saying. Everyone feels that, but
just the bollocks. I just prefer Randolph.
Out of the two, I'd have Adrian over Randolph.
No, I'm not saying I wouldn't have him, but I'm just saying he makes me feel more confident.
He needs to cut that.
Every time the ball comes to fucking Adrian,
you feel more comfortable when the ball goes back to him. You feel comfortable. The thing for me is Randolph's distribution is better. Especially out of his hands.
No,
when he was throwing it.
Fucking weren't today. No, it weren't, mate. No, it weren't.
No, some of his kicks were poor, Scott.
His kicks.
His throws were poor as well. Yeah, he done about 2 fucking throws that went to our player.
What were you watching?
The same game. Well, obviously a different game with you lot. So
he sits in the posh seats. He had prawn sandwiches.
Oh, sit next to him.
But yeah, no, I think his distribution's
sushi.
I think his distribution's better than Adrian.
No, I don't agree with that. I can't agree with that.
Good.
I can't.
But I'm not saying about Adrian. He does.
Piss ball about with it.
Of course
he does.
He'll try and skin the player.
Like West Brom last week. There was about 2 or 3 times when I saw him. It come to me. I was like,
the thing is, like some Adrian up, he's a great shot stopper, but when the ball goes back to him, you do panic because you feel like he's going to do like 6 kick-ups. Just clear it. Like you feel like he's looking for a foul. He wants the attention of getting a foul.
I don't know, man.
That's what I feel with him.
I think he's a bit of a showman.
He's flamboyant, isn't he? He's a grobbler type.
He reminds me of a fucking flamingo dancer.
He reminds me a bit of Ryan, actually. He's perfect all the time like that.
How many points has Adrian saved us over this year? You know what I mean? He's a great goalkeeper, and I hope he stays.
He'll be there. No, he's staying. Yeah. He'll be there.
I mean, you got to think with Adrian, when he first come in, he was behind UC.
Exactly.
And he built his way in to get. I remember, I think it was Arsenal at home. I think we played and
Real Betis we got him on, didn't we?
Yeah, free transfer. You know what I mean?
And they're all talking about. There's rumours are still rife about Sacco. Off he goes. Some saying back to France. Some saying Liverpool. Would you be sad to see him go?
Out of that bench today,
I wouldn't be sad to see him go if we got a top quality striker in, because I think I like Sacco, but I think he's very overrated. I do think he's overrated.
He's ridden on that 6 goals in 6 games, and ever since he scored them, he's sort of like.
Look at that bench today with Song, who we know is already going. Apart from Tompkins and Collins, the rest of that bench is gone. Apart from the goalkeeper. I can't see Sacco having a future there. Emenike's gone. Valencia's got to go. Obiang, I hope he don't go.
Obiang's got a future. He's only 26, isn't he?
I think he's 22.
25? No, he's not that young.
I'm sure he is.
The thing is, that's a good thing that Obiang's getting pissed off the fact that he's not playing.
Because it shows he wants to play.
Our team's doing so well, and that's what we want. We want, and I think that's the reason with Sacco, like obviously getting a bit of the because Sacco's You know, he's not getting a game.
But his injury record is worse than Carroll's.
Yeah.
And you've got, we've got to start looking at that. If we want to push forward.
24. Just googled it. Technology.
So he's still
halfway between.
He's still young. I think he'll be alright. I said Song's gone. Byron we know is still young. Endry's young. So we've still got players to be in the squad. But we bring in players. Well, in my mind, that's 4 out. We need to definitely bring another 5 or 6 in, and then you're going to get people getting upset because they're going to lose their places.
The future's bright though. That's what I'd say about this season.
So we're still on the game?
No, we've gone past.
No, we're finished.
Gomez 4-1. That's it.
Yeah, finished. Should we wrap it up there?
Yeah.
So we want to get home. Yeah. Tom, thanks very much for joining us, mate.
That's what Man United game.
Well,
we'll have
what's there
enough
to
of that.
say?
Well, it's fucking. What do you mean? What's there to say? It's probably the biggest game of our lifetime. What do you mean?
Well, you say something then.
Well, it's a massive game, isn't it? Like, we're going to be down there early, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to be down there.
Tom's down there early. I've already sorted that out.
Tom's down there already.
Whenever. All depends what happens, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, the old baby. But I mean, Tuesday's going to be emotional. It's a shame that we didn't win today because it meant more. Not meant more, but we'd have had something going into it. But
it's going to mean a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, at least
the pressure ain't going to get to us, and we can actually comfortably sort of get into the game.
I just think with everything, the whole day, the build up, the game afterwards, it's going to all be emotional. And
honestly, are you going to cry? Come on, lads.
Yeah, I probably will.
I'm going to cry.
It's sad. I mean, we done videos the other day. I mean, Scott's went up today.
I nearly cried watching that last fight.
It's emotional watching it, and like it's our last game at the Boleyn. That's it. The old girl's gone.
It's gonna hit.
I love an old girl.
A lot of fully grown men are going to be blubbering like babies. It's not making.
There will be people breaking down.
I'm looking forward to all the parties and things.
It's a lot of history.
We're not filming post-match pint that night, are we? We're going to enjoy the night. We can do post-match pint another night because at the end of the day, I know we love this channel, but we want to be a part of that celebration.
What I'm going to do, I think, we're going to stand outside, film the celebrations instead.
Yeah.
I think
we're going to
wrap up the last post-match pint. Do you know what? Post-match pint's off that night.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be having a lot of post-match pints. We'll film some footage from there. We'll sum up the game from outside. We'll be joining in all the festivities. We'll be filming all that. But I'm going to scrap post-match pint for next week because we're going to do
an end of season review anyway. So it'll be like post-match pint.
We've got Stoke
as well.
End of season review.
Yeah. I mean, we're going Stoke, aren't we, Tom? We're going Liverpool. Night before.
That's going to be a good night.
I think what we'll do for the United game, we'll scrap that. We'll film the festivities. We'll just get involved. If you want to come and see us, and shake our hands or do whatever. A lot of people do say they want to come and shake our hands and things for doing this. If you're at the United game, come and find us. We'll be in amongst the party somewhere, won't we?
I'll be on the floor.
It's just, won't we?
Honestly, like I just want to enjoy that day.
Outside.
Yeah.
As much as I love doing this channel, like you got to put it aside for one night only. Like this is the last time we're ever going to be able to celebrate at Boleyn and.
Except for when Ryan plays there.
Oh yeah, on the 24th. Yeah, 24th of May. Have I mentioned that, Scott?
I saw something on Twitter.
Did I mention that? Yeah, I'm.
You forgot to mention that.
I'm getting the boots out. One last game. Stone and a half heavier. It's all up there, Scott. You don't fucking need it. You know what I mean? My mind knows what I want to do. My body won't let it do it.
Dean Ashton's a stone and a half heavier.
Fuck it. If Dean Ashton's got a scissor kick,
I think Dean Ashton's more on a stone.
I'll be alright. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. I won a competition.
Yeah, Nicky sorted it out. Yeah. I saw you at the United game. You saw him out playing at Boleyn Brothers.
Yeah, all done, all dusted.
But yeah,
it's going to be emotional that night. Definitely going to be emotional. As I say, post-match pints off because we're going to be having enough post-match pint. I'm staying at my mum's. I'm going to get rattled, mate.
Yes, I'm leaving work at 11:30.
Yeah,
I'll be here by 12.
Yeah, I'll be down there saying similar. We'll be around all day. We'll be filming the festivities, phones, cameras, all that nonsense. Don't forget to watch out for our Bowling Memories videos coming up. I think Dan's one's up tomorrow. Then my one on Monday, and then Ryan's one's going to be on Tuesday to finish it off. Graham couldn't film his because he was moving the house as well.
He was drunk.
Yeah, he was pissed. But yeah, go and check them out. Scott's one's up now. It's absolutely up. I'm really happy the way it come out.
Check the Slav video as well.
And the Slav video. There's a video on there about Slavs.
He's a top lad.
Oh God, no, he's such
man
a top.
Dedication, mate.
Brilliant.
Dedication.
Absolutely brilliant.
All right, then we leave it there.
Yeah.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at West Ham Fan TV, Facebook at facebook.com/West Ham Fan TV, across all social media, Snapchat, Instagram, all that nonsense at West Ham Fan TV. I always forget Periscope, West Ham Fan TV. And one thing left to say, boys,
Come on, you
irons.